Okay, everybody, so I'm at the top of my client's hair, and as you can see, I'm going to do a natural closure. I'm not using a closure piece. This is the center part that's still open, finger size tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going on top of each track to seal it off. This gets really complicated sometimes to perfect it, but the more you do it, the better you get. So I'm going to just continue to go around in a circle. As I'm going around in a circle, at some point I'm going to reverse the way I put my needle. So the circle gets smaller and smaller. At this point, I'm going to take the track. I've already cut some of the extensions off, but I'm going to take the track and I'm going to round it up. Actually roll it, and I'm going to actually take off some more. This is so that I could roll it and get it perfectly installed right in the middle of that hole. This part right here will then begin to spread open on top of the hair like this once I get it installed properly. So again, I'm going to take this piece that's still hanging and I'm going to roll it. And I'm going to roll it, fold it, whichever way. You stick it in that hole that I just showed you that I had the gap that was left open. Sit up for me. Okay. Let me get my needle together. Like I said, you have to, practice this on a doll head, or, continue to do it this way on one of your clients, and you'll get very familiar with it. So I'm going to roll this up and stick it inside. As I stick it in the hole, I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to puncture through it, straight through it, all the way till it comes up on the other side. I'm not going to loop the thread or anything. I'm going to come straight through it. I'm going to come under and do it again. No looping of the thread. I'm going to come this way and do it again. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to stick it through. As you guys can see, the needle's coming through. And I'm going to pull. And it gets kind of tight because it's coming through. Remember how we fold it the weft. So you have to kind of tug for it to come through. Trust me, it'll come. But I'm going to have to step on the other side of the camera for a second. Okay. I'm just going to pull some of the hair out that got caught in the threading process. And then I'm going to take this portion and I'm going to connect it right here and pull this side down. I'm going to do that again. Connect that weft to this weft. Loop it to seal the knot. You okay? Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to come back across on this side for leverage. And I'm just going to make sure for reinforcement purposes that it's in there and that it will not come apart. And then I'm going to move this. And now I'm going to connect the closure piece to this outer track for reinforcement with the loop. As you saw, I put the needle in between both thread sides. And I'm going to pull through. And it gets, like I said, it gets tight because it's coming through a lot of the weft. It gets meaty, which is a good thing. Sometimes you can see hair looped inside of the thread. Make sure you grab that out because placement of every piece of hair is very important. So I'm going to just grab this, connect it, reinforce it. Now this time, I'm gonna do my 3 circles around the needle to knot it. I'm gonna get my shears. Now, what I want to show you guys, when I said this part is the part that was the closure, and this is the part that you spread open. Get your comb, and you put it down on each side. It's going to cover the thread, it's going to cover the front. Then you're going to get your spritz, a little bit of heat from your flat iron, and you'll lay it flat down there, and she's good. You can see it's rised right now because it hasn't been dealt with, as far as the way I'm telling you with my spritz and the flat iron. Lean your head back some. All this would be laid down and flat. All of that. Nicely laid down and flat. And as you can see, she has full installation. Full installation. All the way around, even the front. Fully installed. Now the last process will be the curling process, which everyone pretty much has down pat. That process I'm going to do with you okay? That process I'm going to do with one of my flat irons. I'm going to curl her. So we'll be back.